Good evening, everyone. So, okay, just a minute. Okay, I can start. Okay, so first in this session, I'll uh, give some demonstration on Ethereum client tool. Uh, so first, so you already get to know about what is Ethereum, and these are all popular tools uh, to be used as Ethereum clients. So there are so many, but today I'll show about Get tool, and this Get tool is written in Go language. Uh, so okay, it provides you some kind of command line tool that will run a full Ethereum node, and this is implemented in Go language, and it will offer various interfaces like command line interface, or maybe JSON RPC server, interactive console. So this tool is quite powerful tool that Get. Uh, what you have to do if you want to use this Get tool for Windows, you have to download this tool, and then you have to install this tool on your own machine. Okay, and if you are using Ubuntu, then you can follow all these things, all these steps, and you can get the tool installed. Now, once you install this tool, then of course you can check all this version, all these things. So since this Get is already installed in my machine, so I can show it. So if I say Get version, it will show that I'm using this version software. Okay, and if I issue the command Get, so before showing that, let me show something that this is the, you know, that all this transaction is happening in Ethereum blockchain network. Okay, so if you visit ethstates.net, sorry, you can find all this information. Sorry. For example, you can find that the overall, you know, that last block is being found this second ago, or average block time only 13 seconds. You can understand. So in case of you know, that in case of Bitcoin, it's 10 minutes. It's really slow. But in case of Ethereum, it's very fast. So that's why the throughput in Ethereum is higher than that in Bitcoin. Okay, so in Bitcoin, normally per second 7 transactions can take place in the blockchain, but in Ethereum it's much faster. And so all this information you can find here, detailed information. If you go to etherscan.io, you can also find all these new transactions and all these recent blocks information. If you click, you can find all these details. Okay, and here also you can find some smart contract transaction also. For example, if I click here, let's see, if I click here, it shows some kind of ether transaction, right? Yes, shows some kind of ether transaction, but there can be some contract internal transaction. So maybe some smart contract. Yeah, maybe. Let's see if I. Anyway, I forget where I have found that thing. Uh, anyway, let's click on any. So let's see what is there. So if you search properly, there you can also find some smart contract code also. Okay, but verified contracts, yes, verified contracts. So these are smart contract code. If you click on any, you can find the corresponding code also. You see. Okay, so these are the smart contract already deployed in this mainnet Ethereum. uh, okay, so now you can get all these details. I have not checked much about this, but you can get all these details if you get time. Okay, so now what I was trying to tell you, that if I issue only get this command, then what will happen? It will connect to main Ethereum network. Okay, it will connect to main Ethereum network. So I have now connected to Ethereum main network. So let's go out. Okay, I have no intention to work on Ethereum mainnet. So sorry. Okay, so what is my intention here to show in this session, that how I can create a peer-to-peer network using Geth. I mean peer-to-peer blockchain network. So for that, what I have to do? So I have installed this Geth software, and if you want to find whatever comments are available, just write Geth help. You can find all possible comments that you can use in Geth and their details. Okay, all comments are there. Now let's start with the actual. So if I want to create one Ethereum blockchain network, what I have to do? I have to follow certain number of steps. So let's follow those steps, and I'll show you that how to create network. What I'll do first, for this, first I will create one folder, and I can give Auto Geth. Okay, Auto Geth is the name of this folder. And then what I have to do, I have to put there, Okay, so what I have done, I have created one folder here. In this folder, I will keep this Genesis configuration file. Okay, this is the configuration file that I have put here. So what is there in this configuration file? Let's open. If I open in this configuration file, I have mentioned certain information. Okay, so maybe I can skip at this point, and later I will tell you that what are those information about. So the first thing is that in this folder I have created one Genesis block, and nothing is there. It's completely empty. Now, so first my task is to create one node in the network. So what I'll do, I'll go to this folder. Okay, I'm in this folder now, and now I will create one new node. So I have list of commands that I will follow one by one. So first, to create node, I have to issue this command. You can see this is your. Okay, so can you understand? So it is my AutoGate folder in my system under which I have kept one configuration file. And then I moved to that folder, move into that folder, and then I issue this command. This command saying that create one new node. The node name will be test1, and that should be initialized by this configuration file, whatever information written here. So if I click enter, you see initially in this folder nothing is there, only configuration file I have put, but now something will be created. So I have created test1 node, and that you can see that one folder is being created whenever I have created this node, and the folder name is test1. So let's see what is there inside the folder. One is that get, another is that key store. It means that this is one node that has been created, and this node can have multiple accounts. Okay, this node can be associated with multiple accounts. Maybe this node is representing one computer, and many users are using this computer. So many users can have many accounts. It means the node will be associated with many accounts. So all this account information, that means the account address and other information, that will be stored here, and the actual blockchain copy will be stored here under get. Okay, so every folder will have two. Here all the key information will be here, maybe private key, public key pair, whatever, I don't know, but you can check it along with the addresses, everything details, and here the actual blockchain will be stored. Now after I create this node, let's execute or run this node. Okay, this is the command to run this node. So I am going to run this test1 node, and this node will be part of the network 12345 ID. So the network that I am going to create, the network ID is 123456, and this node is the only node in that network at this point. And also I have mentioned some port number here. You can 58545, these port numbers I have mentioned here. So now this node is running. Test1 is running.
Sir, sorry to disturb you. Sorry to interrupt. But that code, that was the command that is there. What is that command? It's like, where did you get? I mean, you just wrote
Oh,
that, is it? You
okay.
pasted
Actually,
some slide?
yeah, these are the comments. This get has all these comments.
Okay,
So
okay, okay,
if you search internet, list me all the get
okay,
comments, you will get
okay,
all these comments there.
okay. Sir, can you
Okay,
just share that
sure.
commands.txt later, sir? Okay, thank you.
Sure, I can. Maybe
Maybe you have the important ones here, so if you can just share
uh
them.
right. So maybe in the chat box I can share, okay?
Ah, yeah, yes, sir. Thank you.
Uh let's see. So if I share this
Sir,
one,
sorry to disturb you, sir.
yes.
Sir, dear all participants, it is my suggestion, let the sirs complete the session. Then after that, you can inquire whatever is required. Okay,
Right.
otherwise, you will not be benefited completely because session we have a limited time.
Sure,
It's
sure. Yeah,
it's a my
that will be
request actually.
exactly, that will be the good suggestion. So yes, after completion of this, I'll share these things through chat box. Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. So now, yeah, after I run this, so this node is actually running now. So as I told, this node can be associated with multiple users, right? Multiple users can use this node. So I want to create addresses of all these users. So now first I want to check that is there any account associated with this node. So this is the comment eth dot accounts, and you see this is blank. And also I want to check that what is the current block number. That means if block will be created, is there any block? The current block number, it is 0. Okay, but as we do mining, then you can find that block number will increase automatically. Okay, that you can see. So now at this point I find that there is no account associated with. So what is my target now? First, my target is to create new accounts in this node. So for that, what I'll do, personal dot new account is the okay, this is the command. If you search internet, you can find all these commands everywhere. Okay, so now when I'm going to create a new account, it is asking for some passphrase. That is the secret password kind of thing, that every time whenever you do some activity using this account, they can ask for this passphrase later. So I can give the passphrase abc. Okay, so you can see that a new account is being created, and you have this address. As I already told before in the second session, that every account should have some unique address, right? It may be smart contract account, it may be external actor account. So this is the address of this account. Okay, so when I have already created this one, let's see how many accounts I have now. So again, I can issue the previous command. So initially it was empty. Now let's see. So you see, I have one account now. So similarly, I can create another account. New account. It is asking again for passphrase for this new account. So 1, 2, 3, I can give as the passphrase 1, 2, 3. So another account has been created and it has been given another new address. So now let's see how many accounts I have. 2 accounts. Okay, good. So after I have these 2 accounts, I want to check the balance. Is there any money? Because as I told, every account should have its a nonce value as well as its balance. If it is external account, external actor account, and if it is smart contract account, it will have nonce value, it will have balance, it will have code, and it will have storage. So now since this is external user account, external actor account, so I want to check the balance. So let's see it dot get balance, and I want to check the balance for this one, right? So what I do, this is nothing but array, and this is the first element of that array. So I can mention this way: it dot accounts 0. It denotes the 0th element. So I do not have any money in my account. What about the other account? So 1. So this is 1th element. There is also no balance. So in this case, actually, now I want to accumulate some ether. Of course, this is not the real ether. It doesn't have any market value. It's just hypothetical ether. So let's accumulate some ether here. And for that, what you have to do, you have to mine. So this is miner dot start. You have to start mining process. And when you start mining process, it will take some time. If we are lucky, then it can start. If we are not lucky, it may take more time. Okay, so let's wait for some time and let's see. Now in the meantime, I can copy this one in the chat box. Maybe this is the very useful comments. Yes. Okay, these are few comments that you can use. Okay, and whenever you, and the first Genesis block that I have created here, the first Genesis block configuration file that I can also send you. So you can just put it in a file. The file name you have to give genesis.json, .json file that I can also put here. Okay. No, in get supports that this command, okay? And you know that mining process. Okay, so it is taking much time. So therefore, after you do this way, so okay, at the same time, I cannot run. I have to change. Okay, let me close this one because it is taking much time to accumulate ether. So I have another node already created before that has some ether. So I may use that one. Okay, so let me close this one and let me open whatever I have created before. Okay, so if mining is being started this way, so when you want to stop mining, what you have to do, you have to write miner dot stop. This is the command to stop mining process. Okay, maybe I can clear. Okay, so now since it is taking much time, so let's use some existing previously created node. So I have already created one node here under Ethereum Lab. Okay, under Ethereum Lab, there is ETH and there is DB1, DB2. These two nodes I have already created before. So therefore, I can show you these things. And here we have some ether. So the command, the first I have to go to Ethereum Lab. And under that, I have to go ETH. Okay. So now I am under ETH. So first I have to, this node already created, this node already created. So I have to run this node. So if I want to run this node, what I have to do? So here you see the node name is DB1, not test1. Okay, DB1. So DB1 is the node name. Okay, so first I am going to run DB1. Where is the issue? Okay, it should be actually get. Okay, so now DB1 is running. Now let's see how many accounts are there associated with this node. There are 2 accounts already created before by me. And now let's see how much Ether I have in these accounts. Okay, I have enough Ether. What about the second account? Okay, in second account, I do not have any balance. So now this whatever value it is showing, it is in WEI. And you know that 1 Ether is equal to 10 to the power 18 WEI. So therefore, if I want to convert it into Ether, so you can find 4070 is the number of Ether I have. This is in WEI, and if you divide by 10 to the power 18, you will get these number of Ethers. So in your account, first account, you have this amount of Ethers. But in your second account, you do not have any Ether. So suppose I want to transfer some Ether from my first account to second account. So to do that, what I have to do? I have to issue this command that I want to transfer ETH.send transaction from first account to second account. How much Ether I want to transfer? Only 10 Ether. I want to transfer 10 Ether. So let's make it 50 Ether. I have enough money, so make it 50. Here, now authentication. So that means from the first account, I am trying to send Ether, but if there should be some kind of authentication, otherwise anyone can transfer money, right? So since I know that this is my account, so I have that passphrase that I have given during the creation of the account. So I have to unlock the account. So to unlock the account, what you have to do? This is to unlock the account. This is my first account and the passphrase is ABC that I have given. So first I do unlock. Unlock is being done. Now you do transfer. Now transfer is possible. So transfer is done. Okay, so transfer is done. I understand. Let's see. It means that second account should have some 50 Ether because I have already transferred. So let's see. What is the balance in second account? Okay, still 0. What is in the first account? Okay, still the same. There is no change in the account balance. Can you tell me why this happens? Because although I have issued the transaction, but actual money has not been transferred. Why?
The miner has not got to it, sir.
Exactly. So
It is
that
not
needs to be
validated.
exactly that needs to be mine, right? So miner has to mine these things, otherwise it won't occur. So in this case, I have to do miner dot start. Okay, so in this case, you can find some pending transactions are there. So you can issue this comment to know, is there any pending transaction? And you can find, yes, there are a lot of pending transactions. Okay, maybe some transactions I have already issued before, that's why those are showing here. So to make all those transactions to be placed in the blockchain, I have to issue mining. Okay, so if we are lucky, then mining will happen and then money will be transferred. And if we are not lucky, then it will take much time. Okay, so let's wait for this. So now I want to create another node. Suppose this is one node about DB1 that I have talked about, right? So now let's wait for now create another one. So I can create another portion. So first I have to go to okay, what is the status? No, still not started. Okay, so CD. Okay. So now I am in this folder. So second node I have to create. So this is already created. So you have to follow the same command to create. That means get dot data dir. Here you have to write db2 and then init genesis.json. This is already created. So now I can run this node. But here my second node name is db2. So that's why I make it db2. But remember, in first case, the network ID for the first node, DB1 node and DB2 node, both are same because they are part of the same network. My intention is to make them part of the same network. So network ID is same, but you have to use different port number for them. So for this node, you have used the port number 58545 and 30305. For this one, you are using different port number. Okay. Now, after I okay, so DB2 node is also started. Now let's see, is there any accounts? It dot accounts. Okay, there is only single account. And is there any balance? Okay, there is no balance. Okay, so still mining is not started. It is taking time. That is okay. Maybe I can minimize this thing and I can resume this task later when the mining will start. Okay, so maybe I can minimize this. So I will open it later. and I'll complete this part, that how the network can be created and the money transaction can be created. Okay, so now let me start with a different thing. Let's talk about Gate. Sorry, Ganache. Ganache, if you download Ganache, install Ganache, and you open the Ganache, so okay, Ganache you can install if you open and then click on Quick Start. Okay, this is also taking much time. Anyway, let's wait. Yes. So now you can find that if I open this Ganache, you can find a number of accounts are there and they are associated with balance. This is the ready-made network. This is ready-made network. In Gate, what I was doing, I was trying to create multiple nodes, and then I was trying to do mining to accumulate ether, and then I have to connect them in a peer-to-peer network that I'll show after some time. So in Gate, a lot of work we have to do to establish the network. But if you develop something, some application, and you want to test it very quickly, so you can test using this ready-made blockchain network. Here you have available addresses, you have available balance. Okay, even if you want that, no, I want to increase the balance, or I want to decrease or increase the number of accounts. So what you can do, click here, go to accounts. You can say that, okay, I need 300 and I need only 5 accounts, not more than that. So save and restart. Okay, so you have only 5 accounts. So this is ready-made account that Ganache will provide you, so you can make use of this also. Okay, now moving to another one. Okay, let's see what is the status of mining. Okay, mining has been started, good. So I can now resume this. Okay, so you can see that mining is happening, and now I want to stop this mining. Okay, mining is done. So let's see, is there any pending transactions? Okay, there is no pending transactions. So now let's see, is the transfer already happened? So what is the balance of the 0th account? Yes. What is the balance in the first account? Yeah, you can see that money has been transferred. So there was other pending transactions also. That's why now you get the, I have now transferred 50 yeah, 50 ether, and before also some other transactions were there, so total 90 ether was transferred, I think. Yeah, that would be, so I can see that what is the, so let's see what is the ether. So the ether is that I have to convert. Yes, 90 ether. Okay, so now 90 ether is there in the second account. I hope you understand that I have created one node. I have created two accounts in that node. Then I have done some kind of mining to accumulate ether, and then I have made some transaction from one account to another account. So, but these two, the transfer happens between these two accounts belonging to same node. Okay, all these two accounts are associated with node 1 or DB1. But here I have another node that is DB2. Okay, this is DB2. So although they are two different nodes, but are they connected? Let's say I want to check whether these two nodes are connected or not, because I have to connect them in a peer-to-peer fashion. Okay, so let's see. Admin dot peers. Okay, so this node has no peer. Admin dot peers. Okay, this node has also no peer. I want to add them, connect them in a peer-to-peer basis. So this node is part of the network of ID 123456. This node is also part of the network 123456, but they are not actually connected at this point. So I want to make them peer to each other. So what I have to do? I have to do this way, that admin dot node info dot enode. I have to extract enode information of this node. So this is the enode information. So let's copy this enode information. Copy. Now I will add this enode information in another one. So what I have to do? Admin dot add peer and I enter. Oh, failed. Somehow synchronization failed. This problem I am facing, I don't know. So actually, it has not been admin dot. No, still it doesn't work. So let me close this one and let me restart the whole system maybe. I don't know how to solve this issue actually. Maybe my student can help me better in this case, because I do not normally practice with this uh, implementation level. Okay, so what I do, let me restart this whole thing once again. Okay, this is for node 1. This is for node 2. So let me. Okay, I understand. Maybe I have copied the same thing. Let me. I have to check this one. So here I have. Oh, sorry. I have to first go to desktop, then left, then ether. First, I go inside of this folder, then so here I have to put db1. Okay, db. Okay, so similarly, I have to open this node. But here I have to this node name is db2. Okay, so now let's see admin dot peers. Okay, there is no admin dot peers. Okay, there is no peer. So dot node info dot. Okay, so I have got this enode information. Here. Yeah. Okay, let's see. No, still failed.
Sir, could there be a problem with port number? I don't know. I'm simply guessing.
No, port number I have given two different port numbers. For example, here you can find that port number is 6.
30305, I think.
No, in this case you can find the port number. Let's
You have
see.
put it as 30305, sir. I think you have changed that. That was for test one.
Yeah, for db1 the port number is 5, and for db2 the port number is 6.
Yeah, so in
So-
this command, that is when you said
enode information, right?
You have put it.
No,
I think
no, I have given the port number of this one as enode information.
so. It's correct only.
Yeah, it seems correct. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
correct. So the problem can be, sometimes the time issue or something. Okay, maybe try with. Let's try with my another one. Okay, just last try. If it doesn't work, it's okay. I will leave it. So it is just the overview that I have given. So you can try with. Sometimes if I use Ubuntu, then I do not find this kind of problems. It happens. Let me try with the new one that I have created just now. Okay, I cannot remember that what I have done for the old one. So let's try with the new one. Great. So this is the first one where I'm using test one. Yes, it is now running. And now for the second one, let's see. I'm running these things. So admin dot peers. So no peer is there. Admin dot peers. No peer is there. So now let me yes, it may work. So actually, I cannot remember in the previous networks something I have done. Might be I'm making some mistake this time, but anyway, in this case, it seems that it is working. So let's see, is there any peers? Admin dot peers. Oh no, still it is empty. So let's see. Looking for peers. No, still no, still it is not connected till now. Anyway, so this is the overview that how you can create that peer-to-peer network. Okay, so let's wait for some time so I can go move to another thing. So it is looking for peers, but I don't know something is happening. Okay, so now I can minimize this thing. And so I have already told about this. This is a Ganache network where you have a number of accounts associated with Ether balance. So you can make use of this one easily. So now let me tell you about smart contract. So first you have to open. So if you want to use web-based IDE, that is Remix. Remix is web-based IDE. So you open your web-based IDE. And then suppose you want to develop your smart contract using Solidity. So you have to click here and you can find, okay, you just click here, Solidity. Okay. Or if you go, okay. So first, when you open, you can find there are many options like you can create a new Solidity file. So for example, I can create a new Solidity file where I can write my own program. Okay, you can write your own program. But here I am not going to write my own program for the interest of time. So I want to, so here also you can get upload some file, browse some smart contract code from here, or we have some available. So let me open this one, storage. So you can see this is my smart contract code. In this smart contract code, I have a contract. This is the, it's like smart in case of object oriented program, you have some class. In this case, I have some contract. So contract, the name of the contract is storage, where I have this member variable. And I have two functions. In this function, what I am doing, I am taking the input and I am assigning this input to the member variable. And in the retrieve function, what I am doing, I am returning the value of the member variable value. Very similar to object oriented programming. It supports inheritance, it supports that polymorphism, abstract class, interface, constructor, many things. It supports everything. So, and you can learn Solidity language. It has their own official website, Solidity website. You can go there, you can learn all the syntax of this programming language. Very simple to learn. Now, suppose I have written this smart contract code. So what I have to do? My first task is to compile it. So for that, I have to search where is the compiler. Is there any compiler? Yes, compiler is there. If you do not find compiler here, so you click here, you search here compiler, and from here you can activate it. I have already this one, so that's why it is showing deactivate. So compiler is already there. So click on compiler and then you compile. So this is my program. The name of the program is storage.sol. Compile it. After compilation, you see I have two information. One is the bytecode, another is ABI. So let's see, after compilation of this code, I will have the bytecode. So if I copy this bytecode, it has been copied, and I can open it here. Paste. Okay, so this is the bytecode. You see, this is your bytecode. And it is in a numerical form. You have some mnemonics like opcode, operand, opcode, opcode, opcode operands you have. Okay, this will be on the blockchain actually, and this is for your understanding. Maybe it will help you to understand what is the sequence of operations. And everything pop, push, so stack based execution will happen by Ethereum virtual machine. Okay, so this is the opcode you get. Now the question is that if this smart contract code will be in the blockchain and I want to avail the service of this blockchain of this smart contract, it is very difficult to understand what kind of services this smart contract code is giving, right? So therefore, if I want to know what kind of services this smart contract code is giving, what you can do, along with this, you can also publish. This will be in the blockchain, but along with this, you can also publish ABI, application binary interface. So what is ABI? Let's see. I just paste here. You see, in ABI, it is some kind of interface that it will tell you. It will tell you that what are the possible kind of functions available. Some kind of you know that the information about your smart contract code will be mentioned here. So here you can find your smart contract has one function called store. This is a type of function that is taking num as input. Okay, and you have another function called retrieve that is returning some, that is only returning some value. That is not taking any input, but that is just giving some. So here it will be part of the input because it is taking input, but here it is not taking any input, but it is giving output. Okay, so that means about this thing, you have store and retrieve function. So this interface will provide you to understand what kind of services available, which is not clear looking at this one. So ABI will help you that what kind of service your smart contract is giving. Okay, so after I do this compilation, what I can do, I can go to run section, run and execution. Oh, sorry, deployment and run. So here, this is the default virtual machine, and this default virtual machine will be provided by Remix that has all these account available. So you do not have to create your own network. So you can make use of any. Told whenever first time the contract will be created, that time some sender should, so if I am the sender of this contract or I am the creator of this contract, so this is my account, suppose this is my account, so this is the account of the sender or contract creator. If this is my account and I am the creator of this contract, so what will happen when I do deploy? As I told, deployment also can take some cost. So I have initially 100 Ether. So if I deploy, you see some cost, some payment has been, some money has been deducted from my account. And this contract is being deployed into the blockchain. So when this contract is being deployed in the blockchain, this smart contract also will get a new account information. This is my account information, who is going to create this or deploy this smart contract. But after this smart contract is deployed into the blockchain, this smart contract also will get another account, and that account is this one. You can find, copy it, paste it. This is the account of this new smart contract. How this account is being created? As I already told, this is being created by taking the sender's address, taking the nonce value, applying some kind of encoding function and hash function, and taking the rightmost 160 bits. So this way, this account is being created. And this is the new account address of the smart contract code. Now, this is already in the blockchain, already deployed. Now anyone can execute it. So if you want to execute it, you click here, you find these two functions are there. Now you can execute. Suppose I am giving 456. So what store function will do? Store function will take this input 456 and will store into the member variable. But remember, this execution will also deduct some money here. So store. And here you can get the clear idea that how much gas cost required to execute this. So here you will get the receipt. Okay, every details of this transaction. So this function is being already executed. Now I want to execute retrieve this function. So retrieve function will return me the value already inside of the number variable. So you see 456 is being given back to me. But remember, actually this is not doing anything. So actually this execution doesn't deduct any payment. It doesn't require any amount. It is free of cost. It depends on what kind of execution I am doing. Okay, so this is the overview of how you can create smart contract code using Remix, and you can deploy it on this default. One. Now suppose what I want, suppose I don't want to use this one. I want to use that ganache. Suppose this is my address and I have this balance. I want to use this address. So how can I use? So I have to connect this Ethereum, this Remix to that network. So here I can use this 7545. Okay, 7545. Let's see. For that, what I have to do? Web3 provider. Keep the address. So now you can find it has been connected to your Ganache network. In Ganache, you have only 5 accounts. So you have here only 5 accounts. Now you do, suppose this one I want to use. So first I have to compile. I have to first do compilation. Yeah, do compile, then go to here, then do deployment. So deploy. Yeah, some money has been deducted. Now you see, I am using this. So you see, here some money will be deducted. So I have to do some kind of refresh. Restart maybe. Okay, no, something. No, not this one. Actually, something has happened. Okay, if anyone knows, you can also help me, because I normally do not use all these things. So let's see. 30.5. Why I'm not getting any account here? Anyway, so maybe okay, it becomes 0. I don't know. Maybe I have to. Okay, 300 I have again. So let's see. Okay, I got 300. So maybe I can use this one, deploy. Okay, and then I can execute this one. Okay, so I can remove the first one. So I can execute this one. Maybe 444 or retrieve. Okay, so now you can find the money will be deducted in. Okay, money will be deducted. So this way I can make use of. So I can connect with this Ganache network, and I can make use of this one. Any account from here also. Okay, now suppose I want to make use of my Geth network. Looking for peer. So still I am unable to get this. Okay, no, it has not been connected. Okay, anyway, so maybe what I can do, I can create the Geth network. Okay, suppose I am running one Geth network that I have created before, DB1, and I know that I have the 2 accounts, and in the first account I have this balance, right? So now I want to use this account for this smart contract deployment. So what I have to do, you can understand, when I have run this node, I have used this 8545 port number. So let's see. Eight five four five. Now okay. So you see that here I have this amount, right? 2 accounts, and 2 accounts have this. So you can find this. Now you can use also the network that you have created using Geth. Also you can do deploy. But if you do deploy, you see that here you can find that authentication needed. So that means here you have to do some unlocking of your account. And you know that how to do unlocking. Okay, unlocking is done. Now you deploy.
Sir, we can't see your screen, sir.
Oh, you cannot see that screen. Okay, okay.
Suddenly, only now.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay. So now you can find, yeah, I think now you can see that screen, I hope. Now you see that when I do this deployment first, because this is using my Geth network, that I have created so far, that has only 2 accounts. So you can find these 2 accounts that I have shown that I have transferred some money to from this account to this account using Geth. And when I'm going to deploy, it is asking for password. So when I have given password here, now, and after that I have deployed, but still it is saying that creation of store is pending. Why it is pending? Because I have to do mining here. If I do mining, then only it will be, this transaction will take place. Okay, it needs some mining. And again, mining is taking much time, so I cannot show you here. So this is the overall idea, that using this, you can connect to your Ganache network, you can connect to your Geth network, you can connect it, or you can make use of default virtual machine to test your smart contract code. And okay, so it's taking much time. Anyway, so what is my intention to say that using Geth, you can create multiple nodes. For each node, you can create multiple accounts. Yes, you can find the mining is happening and the transaction has been taken place. Now you can use those ones. So I want to use 444. Yeah, mining is being happening beside. Okay, mining here is happening. So you can find that your transaction is already taken place into the memory. And now you can also retrieve the same. Okay, so now I am using Geth network actually. So although I am not successful in showing everything in the Geth network, but the main idea is that using Geth, you can create multiple nodes. For each node, you can create multiple accounts. Now you can transfer money from one account to another account. So the sender account and the recipient account, that can be associated with the same node, or that can be associated with the different nodes. So when you want to transfer money from one account of one node to another account of another node, so first you have to connect them in a peer-to-peer fashion. So although I am unable to connect them in a peer-to-peer fashion, but this is required before sending money from account of one node to account of another node. Okay, so this way, and using Remix, you can connect to your Ganache network. You can deploy your smart contract code in that, or you can deploy your smart contract code in the Geth network that you have created, or you can make use of your default virtual machine. Okay, and another thing also is there, MetaMask. So this is the wallet that you can install. This is Chrome extension, and suppose, okay, I don't know. So here I have already created this one. And here you can find that 7545. So I have actually connected to Ganache network. So here I have, suppose in my Ganache network, I have, okay, so okay, I'm unable to open this one. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so this is actually 7545. I can connect with Ganache network. So if you want to connect with your Ganache network, what you have to do, you just give this one RPC server, and you give here the already exist. Okay, that's why. So this is your already existing. So this way you can connect, and after you connect, you can find that you have all these accounts, but all these accounts have zero balance. So what you can do, you can import an account. During import, it needs some kind of private key. So from the Ganache, you can take the private key of this one. Suppose this one, you take the private key, you copy it, done, and you paste it, import. So now see 300 ether, you can see. So this is the wallet software, and now you can transfer this money. Suppose you want to transfer this money to another account. So what you can do, you can by send. So send. Suppose I want to transfer money to another account, suppose account 2, and I want to transfer maybe 56 ether. So next, confirm. Okay, somehow what happens? Yeah, yes, it has been deducted. You see, through MetaMask, I can also make all these transactions that will be reflected in your actual. So you see that. Okay, so somehow connect. Okay. So money has been deducted from your account, and that can be reflected here. So MetaMask also can be used to deal with your various accounts in your network. So that wallet you can also use. Okay, there are so many things. I have just given few things. You can play with all these tools. Yes.
So just one question in this MetaMask thing. So here it's reflecting immediately. So the mining automatically, some miner will do it, or what happens?
Actually, this is the wallet of the client. There is no relation with miner. So if you
okay. So locally it's getting done.
Yeah, actually you can manage your own accounts and own balance, account balance through this wallet.
Okay.
It will help you to send money. It will help you to do all these activities locally.
Transfer across my own accounts.
Exactly.
So
You can maintain your.
It's not going to reflect. It has to be mined anyway in order to globally reflect.
Exactly. So it would be mined by other nodes, and there is no relation. So once you do transaction, it will initiate the transaction.
Right.
In the network.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
And sometimes also you can find that that I have created these this storage, and then I have compiled this one, and after that whenever I'm going to deploy, if I can also use injected Web3. Yeah, that should be actually, I forget the thing. Yes, so injected Web3. Now you can find here is only one account. Okay, I have to connect actually. It has to be connected properly. Anyway, it's taking some time here. So what I have to do, I have to connect something. Maybe so this is the account. Okay, let's see. Okay, I cannot recall what I have done. Somehow it is showing that not connected. So connect. Okay, this is now active. Yes, so you can see that this account has been reflected here. Okay, and now if you want to do anything here, it will ask for your permission. Let's see. The Ganache network is being reflected here, and this is being and this is now active, and through injected web3 you have connected with this wallet. And now let's see or deploy. If I do deploy, it is asking for my permission, that the MetaMask, yeah, it is asking for this. So then I do confirm, and then it has been deployed. If I want to do anything, suppose I want to do, it is asking for something, money payment, I confirm, then only that will happen. Suppose I have given this store.
So your screen is not visible.
Okay, screen was not visible. Okay. Okay. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir, now visible.
Now visible. Okay. So what I am going to tell you that through injected wave, I have connected this one actually. Okay. So whatever I am doing, suppose I am executing these things. So these things I stored, it is asking permission for confirmation through MetaMask. If I give the permission, then only the transaction will happen, will take place. Okay, yes, then only the transaction will take place. Okay, so that can be done by using the middle one, injected web3. So here you can find that this is my active account in my wallet, and this account is nothing but my Ganache account. And now I can manage everything through this wallet. So whatever activity I will do here, that will ask for confirmation on this MetaMask wallet. Okay, so MetaMask wallet will help me in this case. So just the overview I have given, although I am not successful in showing everything perfectly because some problem happened. Okay, but if you have any question, you can ask me. Or I can give the summary, whatever I have shown. So first thing that I have created, maybe I can show it. I have created the using Get software Ethereum client. I have created 2 nodes. Every node can be associated with multiple accounts. I can accumulate Ether using mining process. I can transfer money from one account to another account within the node or across the node. Or I can establish the peer-to-peer network among these multiple nodes also. It means that I can establish a peer-to-peer blockchain network using Gate. That is the first thing. Second is that I have shown there is already ready-made set of accounts associated with balance, so you can make use of this one also. So, and the last one I have shown that you can use online remix IDE, where it will allow you to write the smart contract code, it will allow you to do compilation, and it will allow you to deploy this compiled version of the code, that means the bytecode, into some blockchain. Now which blockchain you want to deploy, you can select from here. You can use the virtual machine that is being provided by default, that has also so many accounts that you can make use of any account. You can also use your Ethereum, so Get network. So you can also make use of Get network, that in Get network you have only to, you see mining process is being happening, right? Beside, so it is increasing actually, the Ether accumulation happening. Okay, so you can connect with Gate, and that network you can also use for this, or you can also make use of your Ganache. So in that case 7545 you have to mention here, you have to mention 7545 also here. And on the other side you can also make use of your MetaMask, so you can manage your all account information and the balance using MetaMask. So if you want to, whenever you do all activity in Remix, if you want to manage it through your wallet, you have to do it injected Web3. So which account will be active in your MetaMask, that from there the money will be deducted. So now account 6, this account 6 is nothing but this account. Okay, so therefore whatever activity you do, it will ask for your permission through MetaMask. Okay, and another thing that I have told, that during mining process you can find some DAG, directed acyclic graph, that Ethereum considers. That is not mentioned at this point. Initially I find that DAG term will be mentioned here, but now you cannot find. Okay, okay, that term is not there. Anyway, so now any question? Yeah.
Sir, I had asked you a question at the end of the last session. You were in a hurry,
Yes.
so you said you'll take it up now. The
Sure.
thing is, you had said that, I mean, this was regarding the benefit to the person who's starting off the transaction. So, for example, supposing I've written a smart contract code, sorry, and I'm deploying it, and you said that the profits will go to the miner.
Yes.
So, what is the point in my writing code? I also have
Yes,
to
yes.
become a miner, or
uh yes, you are right. Mm, you are right. So maybe who is going to provide that kind of services? That is the question. Who will go for this smart contract deployment, all this creation of these? Whole system will be the services of the whole system will be provided by someone. Now, if it is, of course, if the smart contract deployer is government, of course, government has intention to provide services to its citizen.
okay,
But if it is, for example, any uh, insurance company, for example, I can remove all these. Okay, so I can give one example. Mm, suppose insurance, so you want to remove all this physical presence of any insurance companies.
okay,
Or maybe another way I can say that, suppose there are a number of uh, uh, insurance companies, and they want to provide this kind of blockchain based platform to its customers, or to their customers. Not only single insurance companies, but there are multiple companies came together, and they want to provide services through this blockchain platform. So
okay.
what they can do, they can put all this their business policy in the form of smart contract, and they can deploy it.
Yes, sir.
So during their deployment, of course, they have to pay, but after customers, they are making use of this one.
Mm.
A fraction of the gas cost, they are giving it to the miner, but the insurance companies are doing business out of this.
Yes, sir.
That can be one possibilities. Another thing I want to highlight, this gas cost, the payment, this is only valid in case of Ethereum platform. So whenever you move to Hyperledger, there is no such gas cost. So this is kind of blockchain platform dependent. So
Okay.
which
So,
blockchain platform you use, it depends on you.
okay. So supposing I'm that insurance company, then I should not be using Ethereum. I should be using Hyperledger or something else, which will suit my
Exactly.
business model.
Exactly. You know
Okay.
that Hyperledger completely private it supports private blockchain establishment. So
Oh, okay.
if your application is quite going to establish a private blockchain network, you go for Hyperledger,
Okay, sir. Okay, super.
right?
Thank you, sir.
Right. But of course, Ethereum can also be used for private blockchain network creation. But in this case, that gas cost is the issue, of course, of course.
Yes, sir. Yes. Sir.
So it's up to you that what kind
Yeah.
of services you are going to provide, and what benefit you are gaining actually out of that. Based on that, you decide.
Okay, sir. Sir, another question is we are trading in Ether.
Yes.
So, what is it really? I mean, if I have a lot of Ether, how does it? Am I really rich? I'm not, because I can't buy stuff with. I can't lead my life with Ether, right? So, how is it? It's not yet. What is the government regulation in the sense of government hasn't recognized cryptocurrency?
Yes.
Government of India. So, what is the use in trading in all this?
Yes. So now you know that mostly Indian government initially put, the Reserve Bank of India initially put one clause that no, we should ban these cryptocurrency transactions, everything in India. But somehow that Supreme Court given a green signal, no, cryptocurrency transaction will be valid in India.
Okay.
Now any yeah, so we can trade with this cryptocurrency. So the benefit here at this point that you can buy some cryptocurrency and you can keep it in reserve, so that
Okay.
in future the market price will go up and then you can sell it. That is
Okay.
one possibility for your
Okay.
investment. Another
Right.
possibility is that there are various in the organizations or vendors or even the NGOs where you can make transaction using Bitcoin. So there are NGOs where you can do some contribution. Maybe you want to donate something, you can give the donation using Bitcoin. Or
Okay.
you want to purchase something, some kind of, so there if they are accepting Bitcoin, so of course using your cryptocurrency you can make those transactions.
Okay, sir.
But at this point most of the major target is to keep it on hold, so that in future the market price will go up and then
Right.
they will get more money.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, but yeah, Indian government is trying. No, it has already been tried and the Supreme Court denied that. Supreme Court told that no, cryptocurrency is valid in India.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other? Please explain the role of smart contract in private blockchain for other than cryptocurrency. Of course, for example, I can tell you, suppose you know that one student has developed one application here. So for example, there are so many law enforcement agencies, like you have police, you have other security agencies, or you have some forensic department, you have some courts, you have judges, all they are the part of this our system. So uh, in case of smart policing system, what we can do, we can create a private blockchain, maybe, or maybe no, that won't be a good example. So suppose in India or in Bihar, suppose in Bihar we have 10 organizations, 10 academic institutions, and these 10 academic institutions, they have some libraries. Now it may happen that in one institution the library doesn't have some book, but the book is available in other library in other institutions. So if you want to avail the services to your students to hire book from any of the institutions, from any of the library, you can create a consortium blockchain. So all these institutions in Bihar will be connected, and all its employees, students, staffs, all will be connected through blockchain network, and anyone can issue the book from anywhere among these institutions, wherever the book is available. And so you are not going to allow outsider. You are going to allow only your students of these 10 institutions. So in this case, of course, this is private. I would not say completely private, but consortium blockchain. But whenever you do the same kind of thing, for example, file transfer activity, so you send your application, you send your file from one department to another department to another office. So in this case, if you want to keep track of all these files, so within your institute you can create some private blockchain network. So your blockchain will keep hold of all information, that which is the file has been created and how the file is moving into the across the departments. Okay, so private blockchain is of course having a lot of use in the practice. Okay, how can go regulate stop black money? Okay, so this is very critical question. So at this point it is very difficult to identify that kind of black money. Very difficult. I don't know that how that kind of black money will be identified, because no one can control you, and your address is not revealing your actual identity. So this is quite difficult. Okay, blockchain is the technology for future. Crypto is small part in it. If they ban the technology, we cannot build the future. Of course, that's why if you ban cryptocurrency, then there is a major setback for blockchain technology. Okay, any other question?
Sir, I don't know whether this is going to be very basic. You said we can just use a private blockchain for 10 institutes to share and do a library
Yeah.
sharing of books. It's being done right now, but we depend on a single server or a cloud where we put the data. Other than that, here we just maintain it in every place. Is that
Yes.
all is the advantage, or is there anything that I'm missing, sir? Sorry.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, actually, whenever I talk about 10 institutions, rather than saying it private blockchain, better to say it consortium blockchain. Okay. So when I have this consortium blockchain, the good point here is that these, so although you do not trust, or there is no trust among the participants, there is no trust among the users. Okay. And you want a complete transparency in the system. So in that case,
Okay.
if you go for blockchain, everything will be transparent. The technology itself will bring the trust because no one can modify any data.
Okay.
And this is the main goal.
Oh,
But if you go
okay.
for centralized, there is a chance that the administrator can do some kind of manipulation with the data.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Any another question? No. Okay. So thank you so much, sir,
Just
for
one second.
giving a time and sharing the knowledge in terms of theoretical session and practical session. And on the behalf of the organizing committee and also on the behalf of the participants, that we are very much thankful to you. And I hope that from your five sessions, that theory and even with the hands-on session, all the participants are benefited a lot. So once again, thank you, sir. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
your
once again.
sharing the knowledge.
Thank
Sir,
you. Yeah.
sir,
Yes.
sorry, but the you put the command file, sir. That was not fully pasted. So could you just put
Okay.
that, sir? I'm very sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem. So
Probably.
maybe
Can you just
I,
paste it
yeah,
again?
sure. I may do it dividing this one. Yeah. So let me do it once again. So
Can you,
Sir, you
sir,
can
can you
send to
share
me
the
later
whole
on. I can
code?
send to the participants.
Sir, can you share the, can you copy paste the whole code in a notepad file and send it to the organizer so that we can get it?
yes, that I can do. Maybe for quick, I can do it very quickly so that it may take some time later. So I hope you have got all these things. So let me do it very quickly. Yeah, no problem.
Excuse me,
Yes,
sir. Actually, there is a limit of characters that could be pasted
exactly.
in the chat. So
Yeah,
it would be
that's
good
why.
if you put it in note. Yeah, thank
Sure.
you.
I'll send it later also. But at this point, it is showing some yeah, limitation, right? Okay, so I'll send it to Professor AP Singh.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, and then you will get it from there. No problem. And of course, thank you to Professor Singh for invitation, and thank you all the participants for showing so much interest. And I am so happy to get all these questions. So this proves that you have a lot of interest in this subject, and you get interest in from my lecture. So thank you once again. Thank you, Professor Singh. We'll see you once again. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye,
Thank you,
everyone.
sir.
Thank
Bye
you, sir.
bye.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Bye. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, one thing I would like to say. Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, your presentations were very illustrative, and the way you explained it was very easy to get the concepts well. Sir, my earnest request, you please share your PPTs also so that we can get to understand all the concepts that, so, I mean, not all of us hopefully get 100% of what you have said, but sure, after the workshop, after we go through your presentations, we will surely get 100% of what you have explained through these whole 5 sessions.
Okay.
I
Okay, we
agree
will
to
try
this
to send all the
participant, sir.
participants to the PPT
Yeah,
to all the participants.
I agree to this participant because almost all of us are from academia, and like if the PPTs are given to us, we can again propagate this kind of academic information to our own learners also. So that's a request from our side, sir.
Yeah. I'll try to get it from the Raju sir. Okay. But as an academician, you know that there are a certain limitation to share the entire slides uh, to the participants every time. Okay, but somehow I'll try to convince him, and I'll try to find out that part. Okay.
And
Sure,
not
sir.
all stuff, not all stuff, but some important highlights will also do. Let him revise, let him compile and merge
Yeah,
in some
yeah,
important
that
slides.
will
That
be
will
good.
also
Yes,
do.
yes,
That will also do.
yes, yes. Sure,
Congratulations,
sure.
Thank you. Okay,
congratulations so much. All the very best.
Okay, thank you all.
At
Tomorrow we
least
will meet at 10 o'clock.
It
practical
was
hands
basically
on.
about 5 sessions,
Sir,
and that was
the
very insightful.
attendance for the
Wish you
fifth
all the very
session
best, sir.
check, sir.
Yeah,
Hello.
Session
attendance
5.
already that my Nihar sir has given shared the sheet.
Sir, can you just send the links again? We've attended, but
Oh,
I'm not
don't
sure if
worry
I
that the attendance is tomorrow we'll see that if you ask to the Nihar sir if attendance will be less at from the certain threshold value, then you can get it again. Okay.
Okay, okay.
hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yes.
I just checked my account at Hotel, but I am not getting any attendance or feedback there. There is nothing
No,
uploaded
no.
there.
Actually, at the end of the session, at the end of the entire workshop, we will update that attendance and the feedback, everything.
Okay, sir. Okay, okay. And sir, like suppose at the last day
You
we
are
have
talking about the Airtel website, na?
yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we will update later on.
And
Yeah.
sir, also in that feedback, will we get? I mean, there is a question answer. I mean, there is an assessment at the end of the workshop. So
Yes.
suppose whatever responses we'll be giving, will we get those responses in our account at all under the feedback session?
No, no. Actually, whatever will be the assessment, we'll do that, and later on we will update the marks in the Atal website. So you will come to know that what assessment we have done and how much marks uh, you
Yes,
got
actually, I
from
was
the.
asking that only. Like from our account only, we can get
Yeah,
those
yeah,
details,
sure.
right?
You will
This
be
is
able to know that.
these are the questions, these are the responses I've given, so these are the number of correct answers I've got. That is what
No, no,
I'm
actually,
checking.
everything we cannot post that. The marks you will be able to know that.
Okay, okay, sure, sir, sure. And sir, one thing, sir, like marks has been set to 60%. Sir, will there be any flexibility or that is very rigid, sir?
That is not
60%.
up to me. That is not from that has given from the Atal web. Atal. Okay. So
Sir,
we have
in
not
my
framed the
opinion,
rule for a 60% or 50%.
okay, sir. Okay, okay, sir.
And sir,
Okay.
how about a WhatsApp group, sir? Why don't you open it so that you'll be able to communicate things better? Sorry for the trouble.
Sorry.
Sir, if I mean, if a workshop, if a WhatsApp group is opened for all of us, then communication flow will be easy, sir.
Okay. We'll try to do that.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Anything else?
Else the links may go scrambled, sir. Once you post it, it will be available by the time, but by the time you end up the Google Meet, it is getting lost. You can solve the issue through WhatsApp group, sir, please.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was a great session. Congrats to the coordinator and resource person. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you all.